how do we then have an essence of a political climate not punctuated by fears, but rather objective criticism, one that treasures the human life, because we have a troubled Kenyan past. If we are to go by Piogama, Pinto, Jem Karaoke, the likes of that is Robert Ouko, and the whole host of other Kenyans who have been assassinated, who never have gotten justice up until now.
Thank you, Ayub. And thank you, Linda, for being present today. First, let me send my...
I know, it's funny, right?
Of late, she's developed a certain character. She goes missing
I
on
hope
Monday.
my boss is not listening to me.
She's lefting.
She's lefting and coming
Can
back.
you couple that with the fact that I am equally... Interesting.
But Ayub has a good taste today. The suit is...
He's always had a good taste.
So that accounts for his absences. He might have gone shopping for that.
So no one is going to compliment my dress.
Beautiful. Smart. Very smart.
Yes, let's proceed.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah. The Alfred Mutua matter, I can summarize it. There can only be three scenarios. Scenario number one is that Alfred Mutua could be saying the truth, that actually his life is in danger. Because of history, Robert Ouko was threatened while on a visit to Washington, and when he came back, he went. He's on record. So these things happen. Bishop Alexander Muge was threatened, and he went. So these threats are never easy. So scenario one is he could be speaking the truth. The other interesting thing about scenario one is that the three fellows he has mentioned, let me say it clearly, are not well known for preaching peace in their public speeches in Kenya. They are not very well known for that. That is not their forte. So when this guy gets scared, he has good reason to be scared. Scenario number two is that it is possible that Mutua misinterpreted the communication between him and these two gentlemen, or the three gentlemen. Communication breaks down. Sometimes what you say, I interpret it differently because my frame of mind is different. Because sometimes I hold you in suspicion in advance, so whatever you say falls in a certain compartment in my mind.
Right.
So probably there was communication breakdown. That could only be scenario number two. Scenario number three is that it is very possible for Mutua, being a politician, to fabricate a threat that probably did not even exist. And Cyrus has said these people know each other for a long period of time. They could be having their own issues. And probably this is the time now to settle certain scores amongst them. And what better time to do it like right now and use death or as an assassination claim to buttress such claims. Remember, Mutua is now doing his final term
as the governor.
Kikatiba. He cannot be governor again, not unless BBI changes the Katiba and gives governors another lease of life. So now, when the second term is coming to an end, and when you look at Mutua's age, where do you expect him to go? He must be aiming for something else.
Therefore seeking relevance?
Yes, he must be seeking political relevance or creating space for further political ambition. That is scenario three. But all in all, his claims need to be investigated. The DCI needs to get to the bottom of all these allegations. And even summon those who have been mentioned to record statements. That is the way to go. That is how a civilized country works. A civilized country is governed by the rule of law. If Linda has been mentioned, God forbid, in such a circumstance, you need to be to record a statement. And then if your statement is interrogated, if there are grounds that are enough for prosecution, people should get prosecuted for that matter. But he should not be dismissed offhand, because these things have happened before.